Oh, Canada is a great place to start a cannabis cultivation business. With a strong federally legal framework, you can sell cannabis to wholesalers across every province and territory. Each region has rising demand and offers some limited but helpful vertical integration with direct-to-consumer options. Hi, I'm Dr. Lucas McCann. I'm the CSO of CannDelta. We're co-founded by two former Health Canada employees from the Controlled Substances and Medical Cannabis Program branches, and we at CannDelta know better than anyone else how to help new or existing businesses grow and expand their footprint in Canada. We've become the #1 cannabis licensing firm in Canada and the US, helping launch over 300 cannabis businesses with every cannabis license type. We now have offices in Toronto, Vancouver, New York, and New Jersey. And today, I'll be breaking down the cannabis cultivation license and comparing the micro and standard cultivation licenses together so you can choose the path to success in Canada's medical and adult use cannabis industry. Canada's medical cannabis program has been robust for the last couple of decades, with countless opportunities for exporting Canadian cannabis to global medical markets. Supported by plenty of innovation and investment, it's an ideal place to get into cultivation. And because cultivation is federally regulated, you have the opportunity to operate in every province and territory, expanding your reach across the entire country. For more information on exporting cannabis products to international medical markets like Australia, the UK, Israel, or Germany, check out the GMP GACP guidance video linked in the description below. Let's start with the basics. The standard cultivation license lets you grow and produce cannabis without size limits, meaning you can go as big or as small as you want. The micro cultivation license, often called a craft license, has a canopy limit of 200 square meters. This includes everything with a root system and anything that has a leaf which casts a shadow. Whether it's vertical grow or a racking system, every clone and immature vegetative plant counts towards your limit. What's 200 square meters? Well, that's roughly 1/8 of a hockey rink, or in imperial terms, 2,153 square feet of canopy space. To maximize this space, you'll likely need a facility of at least 5,000 square feet, but you can go smaller if necessary. Your facility will need to include essential areas like a gowning area, a mechanical room, an office, shipping and receiving, secure storage for the storage of cannabis and cannabis products, and cultivation rooms like vegetative and flowering rooms. You'll also need processing rooms for activities like drying, trimming, curing, and bulk packaging. If you want to conduct additional activities like making pre-rolls or individually packaged cannabis products, you'll need a cannabis processing license. Check the link in the description for more information on the cannabis processing license. While you can take a scaled approach to your building design, you'll usually want a facility that allows you to maximize your square meter or square footage, especially as Health Canada is moving to increase the canopy limits for micro-cultivators. The proposed change is from 200 square meters to 800 square meters, or roughly 8,600 square feet. Both licenses allow you to grow cannabis indoors and outdoors, perform indoor processing tasks like drying, trimming, milling, and curing, use environmentally controlled indoor spaces, greenhouses, or fenced-off outdoor areas, provided you have a GPP-compliant storage area. For outdoor growers, you can budget for one harvest per year beginning in the spring and ending in the fall in October, or as we like to call in the industry, Croptober. How to get a license? The process begins with eligibility. First, you'll need to meet the basic criteria. You have to be at least 18 years old. You must have a valid business address in Canada. You should have a history of compliance with tax, alcohol, and tobacco laws, and without any record of fraud or financial issues. Do you need to be a Canadian or permanent resident to get a license? No, just as long as you can legally open and operate a business in Canada, you can apply for a cannabis cultivation license. With that satisfied, next you'll need to design, construct, and build your facility in accordance with the Cannabis Act and its corresponding cannabis regulations. Ensure all areas comply with the zoning laws that permit for cannabis activity. You must maintain a clean and secure facility that meets the requirements for good production practices, or GPP, as well as that for physical security. If you're just starting out, a micro-cultivation or a nursery license could be your best option. If you're ready for more large-scale operations, the standard cultivation license offers more flexibility, though at a higher cost. Keep in mind that Health Canada has announced upcoming changes to expand the canopy space for microcultivators to 800 square meters in the near future. What date that will actually take effect is still unclear. Once you've chosen your license type, it's time to apply. The process is thorough and requires a detailed business plan, site evidence package and video attestation, as well as integrated security measures for visual surveillance and access control. You must also include notifications to local authorities like police, fire, and municipal government before submitting your application to Health Canada. License fees vary depending on the type of license you're applying for. The microcultivation and nursery license fees are much lower than that for the standard cultivation. But each license also requires an annual regulatory fee based on your operation size. Security is a top priority when setting up a cannabis cultivation site. Health Canada has strict requirements for intrusion detection, access control, visual monitoring, and you'll need to submit the site drawings and specifications to show how your facility meets these requirements. For those looking to start small and scale up later, Canada's licensing system allows a microcultivator to eventually upgrade to a standard cultivation license, removing the grow area and possession limits down the road. If you're ready to begin your journey in the Canadian cannabis cultivation industry, CannDelta can guide you through the entire process, from finding the right site, to verifying the zoning, to designing your floor plans and providing build guidance to ensure regulatory compliance and physical security compliance. We'll assist you with everything down to the make and model of the epoxy, the dehumidifiers for the grow rooms, or even the make and model of the cameras. Once licensed, our team will continue to work with you to help scale your business by adding on additional licenses, expanding into new sites, getting your products onto the shelves of retail dispensary operators across the country, or even exporting your product. Whatever challenge you face, CannDelta has coached others through it before. Let's work together to grow your business. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out our other videos and visit our website for more information. I'm Dr. Lucas McCann, signing off.